Can somebody explain to me why ASAP Rocky is wearing a thong? Something is going on here, guys.
Out her own mouth. She told me out her own mouth that ASAP Rocky is gay and Rihanna knows it.
That a ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If part of the ritual is wearing a dress, then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress. That's what a ritual is.
So, remember when Katt Williams was speaking on those so-called dress rituals happening in the entertainment world? Well, ASAP Rocky seems to have taken things a step further because people are saying he's literally out here rocking a G-string. Now, some folks believe the image is AI generated, while others think it's nothing more than a microphone pack or some kind of cable holder. But honestly, I don't know. You can decide for yourself what it looks like because, at this point, I wouldn't be completely shocked. This isn't the first time ASAP has had people raising eyebrows. Diddy's former stylist even claimed that a trusted source told him ASAP is attracted to men and that Rihanna allegedly knows about it. We'll get into that in a moment. But first, let's discuss this whole Thong controversy. A photo of ASAP Rocky has been circulating online, showing him on stage during his Don't Be Dumb tour wearing what appears to be a thong. If it were only a picture, people could easily dismiss it as fake. But there's actual footage out there, and from the video, it really does seem like he's wearing a black G-string. Now, look, everyone knows Rocky has never shied away from gender-fluid fashion. He's worn skirts, carried handbags, and painted his nails. He's always been willing to experiment and challenge fashion norms. But a G-string? That's a whole different conversation. You don't usually wear a G-string as a fashion statement because nobody is supposed to see it anyway. So what exactly is happening here? As expected, the internet had plenty of opinions. One person commented, "They're trying to make that weird stuff normal. If you're gay, that's fine. But now they're trying to make this acceptable for straight men too." Another user posted, "Fat Joe was right when he told Vlad TV that hip-hop is controlled by a gay mafia." Others have suggested this might be what Drake was hinting at when he rapped, "Your boyfriend a fisherman," which some claim is industry slang for a DL or flamboyant man. Even Boosie weighed in and launched into a rant, saying this has to be the worst generation of rappers ever. Boosie wrote, "This has to be AI. Ain't no way this dude is wearing a thong. This has to be AI. If not, who was it that said they'd start wearing thongs? Me. I warned y'all, SMH. I feel bad for the young boys growing up today. When are we finally going to say enough is enough? Can any woman with a voice speak out? Damn, this is the worst generation ever. This is disgusting. Rappers wearing thongs are about to turn into a trend. I'm going back to sleep. The world is ending." And of course, you already know Katt Williams wasn't about to ignore the situation. When Katt first started talking years ago about what he called a dress ritual in the entertainment industry, many people dismissed him as crazy. They labeled him a conspiracy theorist and refused to take him seriously. But more recently, Katt clarified that people completely missed the point. According to him, it was never really about the dress itself. Instead, he described it as a way to test whether someone is willing to do absolutely anything to maintain their position in the industry.
Everybody's not the same. So that's why when I said that, nobody came out and went, "That's not true. I'm on God's side." Like, none of them. I'm just, the conversation was to show that there are spiritual things going on in the world and that there are things that are bigger than just coincidence, and that a ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If part of the ritual is wearing a dress, then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress. That's what a ritual is. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're white or black, that doesn't matter. There's not other jobs where this is a requirement. Why is this? Yeah. Why is this so necessary?
Yeah, you don't see the dog catcher show up every other year.
Like, it's not a thing.
In a nice skirt. You don't see an electrician.
Right. So
come up in a blouse every now and then.
Now, I want to circle back to that comment mentioning Fat Joe's claim that hip-hop is controlled by the so-called gay mafia because many people believe it connects directly to this entire discussion about the alleged men in dresses ritual. Back in 2011, Fat Joe appeared on Vlad TV and stated that not only does the gay mafia supposedly exist, but according to him, they allegedly have influence over the entire entertainment industry.
Street.
In a field like hip hop, which is very
It's
homophobic.
cool. It's the greatest. It's the greatest gay market in the world.
Do you think that there'll ever be an out of the closet gay
It's
rapper?
owned. The hip hop community is most likely owned by gay. To be honest
But
with
do you think there'll be an
they're
out
owned
of the
by gay.
closet?
I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know,
Right.
the editorial presidents of magazines.
Sure.
The PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is a gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power.
But Fat Joe isn't the only one who's spoken on it. Too Short was also questioned about the rumored gay mafia during an interview with DJ Vlad. According to him, the only thing he knows is that it's not something you're supposed to discuss openly because, if you do, there could be consequences waiting for you.
I'm in the industry. I've been hearing stories since 1990-something. I don't talk about it. My personal opinion is, if you talk about it too much, something bad gonna happen to you. Because it's something in the air, man. It's like I'm a conspiracy theorist, so.
So you think there's a gay mafia?
I think if you talk about it, something's gonna happen to you. For real.
But then an underground rapper named Smart pushed the conversation even further. He claimed that those industry parties aren't simply gatherings where DL men go to enjoy themselves. According to him, there are allegedly much darker activities and secret rituals taking place behind closed doors.
The artist is only the tool used to push the message of the devil. It's a spiritual war. So what happens is, in order for that artist to be in position to even mislead the people, they have to be worthy. This is hazing. This is the hazing aspect of it. So when you look at colleges, you look at fraternities, you have to be hazed in order to get to pledge, to be a pledge.
That's a fact.
In order to climb the ladder in the music industry, you have to be hazed. And when you're getting hazed, you're getting f***ed.
So you think you
know what I'm
say
saying?
like basically
there's homosexual ritual. I'm saying, you heard? So in order for you to climb this ladder, every ladder of success, there's a level of hazing attached to it. These are the rituals. But they're evil and satanic because the whole industry is ran by the devil. I didn't say you can't be successful. You just can't be successful in the music industry and still keep your soul. You can't go to hell and say, hey, I'm bringing my AC. You feel me? So these artists, they're getting in that ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level of witchcraft, magic, or whatever that is.
And we also can't overlook the fact that artists like DMX were speaking about these issues years ago. X publicly alleged that if someone wants to reach the highest levels of success in the music industry, they may be expected to do certain favors for powerful executives behind the scenes.
They got this new breed of rapper that's paying DJs to play their shit.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? They sucking the record label executives, and it's like there's too much of that going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now they want you all up under this, you know, sitting at going to dinner with them and shit like that, and you know, all that favor for a favor. I don't get down like that. Look, I give you the music, you give my money. That's it.
Now, when it comes to ASAP Rocky, some fans are convinced that he's simply on the DL and that there's nothing ritual related about any of this. They believe Rocky could just be one of many men in the industry who aren't being fully open about their personal lives. And honestly, this has been a rumor circulating among industry insiders for quite some time. Last year, Diddy's former stylist appeared on Tasha K's platform and claimed that people close to ASAP had told him Rocky was on the DL and that Rihanna is supposedly well aware of his preferences.
She told me out her own mouth that ASAP Rocky is gay and Rihanna knows it.
People have also been speculating about the dynamic between Rihanna and AAAP's relationship, especially considering that they're still not legally married despite having 3 children together. Rihanna still publicly refers to Rocky as her baby daddy. At first, people thought it was funny and endearing, but now some are starting to find it a little unusual.
Okay.
And this is my name. Baby daddy. Buy back.
Okay, your baby daddy's on
The
tour.
vibe has been lost.
Your baby daddy's on
The
tour. How
vibe
you
has
feeling
been
about
lost.
it?
The vibe has been brought back.
Okay.
Oh my God, look. Right there.
Damn. Baby daddy, okay. That
I
boy.
know.
Also, remember that Vogue cover they did? A lot of people interpreted it as a subtle statement suggesting that Rihanna is the one leading the relationship. Now, to be fair, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And of course, none of this proves that ASAP is on the DL. But when you combine it with all the other rumors and speculation, especially now that people believe he's performing in a G-string, it does leave some people questioning whether there's more to the story than what's being shared publicly. But I want to know what you think. Is this simply Rocky being himself and continuing to push fashion boundaries? Or do you agree with Katt Williams' views about the alleged humiliation ritual? And what are your thoughts on Fat Joe's claims regarding a gay mafia in hip-hop? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next video.